The man watched through the submarine hatch as his teammate descended to work 1,000 meters below in the ocean. But instead of helping, he directly cut off his teammate's oxygen supply. The other teammates were incredulous when they saw this. They didn't understand why he would kill their underwater teammate. Soon, their teammates' desperate cries for help came through the communicator. But the two who heard it still didn't choose to turn the oxygen switch back on. They even threw the tether rope into the sea, eliminating any chance for their teammate to return. The teammate in the ocean soon sank into eternal sleep. Killing their teammate with their own hands made them all feel terrible. But they actually had no choice. They had already been trapped 1,000 meters deep in the ocean for 3 days. Their oxygen was nearly depleted, yet their dead teammate had still gone into the water, wasting what little oxygen remained. So this was their only option. Just as they were feeling guilty, strange sounds suddenly came from nearby. They discovered the heater had broken. Because the deep-sea temperature was extremely low, without a heater, they would soon freeze to death. The man suddenly thought of a solution. He continuously heated the water tank with a welding torch. Before long, steam rose from the tank. This brought smiles to the three men's faces for the first time in days. But the captain discovered the welding torch had consumed all their oxygen. Their joy instantly plummeted back to rock bottom. Seeing their oxygen nearly exhausted, the three immediately wrote their wills to settle their final affairs. But in the next second, the rescue team's voice suddenly came through the communicator. The captain quickly grabbed the communicator to explain their situation, but the rescue team told them it would take at least 2 hours to reach them. This plunged them back into despair. The oxygen they had left couldn't possibly last that long. Just then, Jack suddenly thought of a solution. There was backup oxygen at the pipeline connections. If they could find the oxygen tanks, they could hold out longer. This left the captain torn. Going into the water would consume massive amounts of oxygen. If they didn't find the oxygen tanks, all three would suffocate. But in this crisis, the captain couldn't think of a better plan. So he agreed to Jack's idea. Jack quickly put on his diving suit and entered the ocean. Before long, he discovered an oxygen tank, but his tether had already reached its limit. So Jack made a bold decision.